All right, everyone. Today I wanted to do a specialer video on what the three different types of Satanism are, in my opinion. Now, there's different sects, there's cults out there. Now it's mainstream, like all over social media. And even like before the early 2000s and the 90s and the 80s, things were getting. Different sects were coming out, but that's not even it in my opinion. So what I want to say is, in my opinion, there's three types of Satanists: atheistic Satanists, theistic Satanists, and Luciferians. And a brief definition of each. So an atheistic Satanist is someone who, like the culture that LaVey was trying to base that on is like what is the ethics, right? Like, what ethics should we put in it? Now, the reason that all his followers left is because it didn't really sit well with himself. Like, he wasn't really following it. No one of the followers were really, they left because he wasn't following it, right? And made their own sects, like the Temple of Set, etc. But the base of it, all of us have based it on those same ethics, and that's the atheistic part. But the fact that, if you haven't done drugs, like an atheistic Satanist is someone, you might have a great job engineering, but the engineering would be a different type of engineering job that a theistic Satanist might get, right? That's where we come into it. But it's basically just like your religious views on the Bible, etc., political, not even political, because when politics churn, we have to vote for the party that's gonna keep us safe, right? Sort of. Or keep the money flow going, right? Liberal is a good word, but when the liberal government's not doing good, you have to change that. I don't ever like voting. I didn't like voting, but I had to vote this time in Canada so that, other people might be influenced to vote conservative because of what the liberal government did, right? Etc., etc. That's just like you haven't done the drugs to see the devil. As well, theistic Satanists. Now, this can cause delusions of grandeur, seeing things like that. Like, if you're not a Satanist and applying the aspects of atheistic Satanism and all that occult religious belief, like rules, there are rules, and those rules were put there for a purpose, right? The same ethics, same, that's it, right? And, the drugs, you have to stop at a certain point or you will die. You will. There's no ifs and buts about seeing that too many times, right? And they'll let you know. And if you are stupid, you will die if you attempt that too many times, right? It's like you can do it more than once, but not everyone can, right? Luciferianism is kind of like you read the Bible, you agree with the ethics of Satanism, but even if you have seen the devil, or even if you have not seen the devil, you don't agree with the protocols of it, right? Or it's more like you're not on the side of Satan, really, but what would we call it then? Right? If we want to call it left-hand path, we can use the word Lucifer to denunciate ourselves. And there's different types of Luciferianism, like the pagan part. Like, paganism is kind of like Luciferianism. And paganism is just like, like Luciferianism is paganism with a little bit of devil thrown in it. And that's about all I have to say about that right now. All right, peace out. And I'm copying Sticks. Why? Well, I live in the West. Think about it.